What is up, guys? DevDoesTech here, and I know this is a tech channel, but today I wanted to talk about my feelings about the LG G6. Gotcha. Let's get into it.
Try to breathe, but I've been drowning in waves of jealousy, and anyone could see that I'm lost. Through the seas I've been tossed, and I'm not free, yeah. So I open my eyes and I fall through the sky while the day turns to night. I will burn for my love, flown too close to the sun, falling like a garage.
Alright, so I'm going to tell you a little story about what happened with the G6 when I first picked it up. So what happened was I went there on the 7th, I picked up the phone, and I used it for about half of a day, and then I had to switch back to my iPhone 7 Plus. The reason was the keyboard, and I wasn't really thinking, and I was kind of in a rush. I wasn't home, so I just switched back to the iPhone 7 Plus. As soon as I got home, I switched back, and I plugged the SIM card back into the G6, and I changed the keyboard. I got on Wi-Fi, I downloaded all my apps that I need, so that way I wasn't feeling like I was missing out on anything that I would do usually. So I got it all set up, and then I was loving it right after that. Pretty much this phone is a love or hate, and depending on if you're a huge selfie person is going to determine how much you like this phone. Because honestly, the 5 megapixel shooter on the front is not that good unless you're in perfect lighting outside. In the dark, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, it's terrible. The front facing camera in the dark is terrible. The rear facing camera is pretty bad also in the dark, but don't get me wrong, in the light the rear facing camera is terrific. I love it. It shows great pictures. It gives you a wide angle lens so you can get either a large frame of what you're looking at, or you can get a normal picture size. So other than the dark thing, the camera's excellent, and I definitely like that they brought back the dual camera setup. So on to speed. If you ever use the LG G5, it's about the same speed, and with the Snapdragon 821, you're not going to get the 835 processing power from it, but the 821 still works perfect in the Pixel and the Pixel XL, and it does an amazing job in the G6. One problem I had with the speed issue is when I'm downloading apps when I'm Wi-Fi and I'm plugged in and I'm trying to use Snapchat or Instagram or another app, it's really slow. It tends to get laggy when it's downloading apps, and that's understandable, but it's kind of annoying because on my iPhone I can download apps and use Snapchat and all that perfectly fine. It's not such a drastic change as it is on the G6. But other than that, I haven't had any stutters, any lags with the G6, and it's been pretty good. So battery life, when I first got the phone, I got it at 100% because I got it on launch day. So it lasted me half of the day, let's say, because I didn't use it for the whole entire day. Like I said, I changed out the SIM card, used the 7 Plus. But I finally got it charged, and I used it on Monday, and when I used it on Monday, it lasted me the whole entire day, and I didn't use it too much, and that's why this is just a quick review. I kind of need a couple weeks to get a feel for the phone and definitely get an understanding of the phone before I can tell you my full review on it. But pretty much the battery life lasts me a whole day. If you're a heavy phone user, it probably won't last you all day, so keep a charger nearby. But luckily for you, it has USB Type-C and it supports quick charge. Also, if you're out and about and you have a wireless charger, let's say in your car or at your desk or somewhere else that you're sitting down, it does support wireless charging in the United States. And another cool feature about this phone is it supports Bluetooth 5.0, and it's the first phone to support Bluetooth 5.0. Bluetooth 5.0, that means that you can connect 2 devices to your phone instead of just one. So if I want to connect my Bluetooth headphones to my phone and connect my phone to my car, so that way I can get calls through my car and then listen to my music through my headphones, I can do that at the same time, which that's pretty cool. Or you can use headphones and use a speaker and do it that way. Another thing is, if you're on a plane, you can both listen with Bluetooth headphones and watch the same video without bothering anybody else. And I think that's pretty cool. So with the G6, you're going to get a Quad HD display. It's going to be an 18:9 aspect ratio, which is a 2:1 aspect ratio. So if you're watching YouTube videos, you're going to get a couple little bars on the sides It's not really a big deal. It's kind of annoying if you want it full screen, but I don't really care that much. It doesn't really bother me, and I don't think it'll bother you guys too much. Another cool thing about this phone is it does come with Google Assistant. The Pixel is no longer the only phone to have Google Assistant, and Google Assistant is really helpful. I personally think it's more helpful than Siri at sometimes. And let's see if Bixby is better than Google Assistant and better than Siri, like it claims to be able to be. So for me, I got the black version of the G6. It's a glass back and a full metal body and pretty much bezel-less. Not as extreme as the Samsung Galaxy S8, but it is pretty nice not to have bezels on your phone, because I really don't like bezels at all. And also, another thing that I go by is black bezels or no bezels. So absolutely no bezels or black bezels, because I can't stand having white bezels, silver bezels. I just don't like it. When I'm watching a video, the black just blends in perfectly, and I can watch the video without being distracted or feel like I'm just watching a box. It feels more like an immersive experience when you're watching a video. And of course, like always, I got the Tech 21 Evo check case. I highly recommend it. I love it. It's thin, it's lightweight, and it protects your phone. Every time I drop my phone, I pick it up. I don't use a screen protector, and the screen's never cracked. Granted, I never drop it on pebbles face first. So if you're going to drop your phone on pebbles face first, you should probably use a screen protector. But if you're just casually, accidentally dropping your phone out of your pocket, this case will and should protect your phone. And with the fingerprint scanner, it works great. I don't have a problem with it. It usually works the first time I try it. It works better than the iPhone. It's conveniently placed on the back of the phone, so you can quickly just unlock it. It's in the same place as the Pixel was. The Pixel's fingerprint scanner was a little bit bigger. It usually always worked when I had wet fingers. If I just washed my hands, or if I was out in the rain or just got out of the pool or something like that, I could just use my finger if it was wet. Now this one, it doesn't do that. And also to mention, this phone is IP68 water and dust resistant. So that means you can submerge it in 3 feet of water for 30 minutes. And that's pretty cool, because I like to show off and rinse my phone under the water, and I don't know, it's just a cool thing to have, especially if in the summer you're going to be going in the water and being next to pools. It's always good to have that just in case an accident does happen. And one thing to note is that they did take away the IR blaster on the top. Also, another thing with the fingerprint scanner is, unlike the V10, you could use a case and unlock the phone. I didn't get that on the V10. Alright guys, thanks for watching my first impressions video / quick review of the LG G6. I hope you liked it. If I didn't answer any of your questions, please stay tuned for the full review, or hit me up on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just DM me and I'll be happy to respond to you, answer any questions that you may have, or anything that you need help with. I could definitely help you with that. Also guys, subscribe, like, and comment on the video. It helps me a lot. And follow me on my social media, my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter at DevDoesTech. No spaces. Tell your friends. Thanks guys. Peace.